What's going on, guys? Kale Alec here with another Yu-Gi-Oh news video. Today we have the Ancient Gear structure deck that's coming out in Japan, I believe in October of this year. Don't quote me on that. I've had a lot of people asking me, but I'm pretty sure for Japan it comes out October 2016. The structure deck is called Structure Deck R Machine Dragon Revolt. There you go. You guys can Google that now if you guys have any questions. We got two cards confirmed for the structure deck. We have Ancient Gear Fortress and we have Ancient Gear Hunting Hound. These well, at least Fortress is a new card. Hunting Hound we knew about if you watch the anime. Literally, fuck my phone. If you watch the anime, Hunting Hound was in that too, but we never actually got it as a card in any set, even though like literally everybody from the fusion dimension has this card. Let me go over their effects and you guys can hear my opinions on them. So Ancient Gear Fortress is a continuous spell card. Its first effect is Ancient Gear monsters cannot be targeted by or destroyed by an opponent's card effect during the turn that they are normal summoned or special summoned. I'll move on to the second one and give my opinions all at once after that. Second effect, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of an Ancient Gear card effect. And third, if this card is destroyed in your spell and trap card zone, you can special summon one Ancient Gear monster from your hand or graveyard, but you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except Ancient Gear monsters. The continuous spell is pretty good. First effect is nice. It prevents your stuff from getting hit or taken out at the very beginning of the summon. Granted, your opponent can still like banish it and things like that as long as it doesn't target. But in retro, also Ignister can. Yeah, never mind. Ignister can mess that up too. But in reality, the first effect's not bad. It gives you an extra protection to your Ancient Gear stuff, and if you make those big plays, they won't go out as easily as your opponent would like. Second effect, your opponent cannot activate cards or card effects in response to the. That's a good effect. So it makes sure, definitely makes sure that your opponent can't answer to anything you have. So you can just use your effects without having to worry about anything. Because your fortress protects them from card effects as long as it protects their effects from your opponent's card effects. So if you activate an effect and your opponent tries to solemn it, or if your opponent tries to break through skillet, they can't, which is nice. And then if this card is destroyed, you special summon an Ancient Gear monster from your hand or graveyard. Unfortunately, it doesn't say ignoring the summoning conditions, because it would be super nice if we could special summon Ancient Gear Golem off of this. I understand why, because there's other cards in the deck that help you get out Ancient Gear Golem, like Super Ancient Gear Golem, their fusion, but it still would have been nice for Fortress to special summon Ancient Gear Golem, considering it's the face of the deck. But I digress. Let's move on. Ancient Gear Hunting Hound. It's a level 3 Earth Machine type monster with 1000 attack and 1000 defense. First effect, if this card is normal summoned, inflict 600 points of damage to your opponent. Nice little burn. It did that in the anime. I have nothing to say about that. Second effect, if this card attacks your opponent, cannot activate the typical Ancient Gear stuff. And then the third effect is once per turn, you can fusion summon one Ancient Gear fusion monster from your extra deck by using monsters you control or have in your hand as fusion materials. Okay. First, the burn is whatever. It did that in the anime, so I'm sure they're going to keep the canosity with it. If it attacks, it does the Ancient Gear stuff, you're not going to be attacking with this thing, let's be real. I know there's some equip cards in the deck that'll make your Ancient Gear stronger, but you don't want to waste it on this thing. You don't benefit from attacking with this, so because its stats are bad. And it is a level 3 monster, and it is basically a free polymerization, but still, you're not going to be attacking with it, so the second effect is irrelevant but standard with Ancient Gear stuff. And then the third effect is pretty nice, I'm not sure how many Ancient Gear fusion monsters there are. Give me one sec. Okay, so looking around, I was looking around, and other than the fake ones from the anime, or not the fake ones, but like the ones that are anime only right now, the only actual fusion monster is Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. I called it Super earlier, but it's Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. Yeah, this is the only Ancient Gear fusion monster, so when it says, you know, basically if you're fusion summoning, you're going to be fusion summoning this. I'm assuming, this is a fake card, obviously, but I'm assuming they're going to make this eventually in the OCG and TCG, along with the three-headed one. But for now, we don't have those. We do have this, and, I mean, the fact that it lets you use fusion materials from your hand is really nice. So it's a free poly, and you can actually use materials from your hand or field, so that's pretty versatile and pretty nice. But I mean, like I said, right now, if they don't release these, then Ancient Gear Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem is the only thing you're going to be able to make with this. So it's alright. Fortress is the better card of the two that just got revealed. But hey, what are you going to do? Every archetype has the weak link, and it looks like Hunting Dog or Hunting Hound is going to be it. The last couple of Ancient Gear cards, I'll leave the links in the description to my other Ancient Gear videos. Those cards were pretty good. Fortress is pretty good. Hunting Hound, it's But thank you guys, that has been my time, and remember, stay vicious like our friendly little hunting dog here, because he's not attacking nothing. He's not killing anything with those stats.